welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you guys are new. My name is Gemma and this is My Life as a Mum, and this is my first official video on this channel as I recently, not too long ago, took all of my old content down. I'm going to explain all about that in a future video, so make sure you guys are subscribed, hit the notification bell so that you're notified when I do upload. But in today's video, as you will have already seen, I wanted to do a bit of a slow intro into today's video. So I've had a brew and my breakfast. Madison went out to play. She ended up staying with her friend while we took the trip to IKEA. I went because I wanted to pick up a Billy bookcase and an IKEA Kallax. It's the second one that we now own, and while we went there, Jaden and Brooklyn stayed home. I'm gonna give you a bit of a look around. It's an organized mess, but I'm gonna be putting the stuff on the bed, making one or the other first, putting it into place, and then making the other one, putting that into place, and then we're gonna organize everything. On my Kallax, I'm gonna be putting bedding and towels, maybe having a little bit of storage for mine and Carl's clothes. Otherwise, there'll be 4 squares available for maybe a bit of decoration, kind of like I had the IKEA Kallax in my bedroom to begin with, and then we switched bedrooms and now it's toy storage, which I'm also going to be doing a video on how I finally decluttered and organized Madison's toys. You guys are really going to want to see that one if you're a parent. I highly recommend you subscribe so you don't miss that video. It has been a game changer for us. And then of course I'm going to be putting up my Billy bookcase for all of my books, and mostly because I've been kind of buying and hoarding a lot of tarot and oracle cards recently. Over the last sort of 5 months I've bought quite a number of them. So I don't ramble too much in the beginning of this video, I'm going to show you around and then we'll get into the video. Okay, so when you first come in over here, we've got all of the cardboard boxes. I've got my 2 puzzle boards that had Madison's little ponies in, but that's gonna go in the bin. We've got a bit of technology stuff down here, Brooklyn's ring light, and then I bought this laundry basket because something I got from the Minimal Mum was to not tell your kids that they can't have something, but to actually contain it. So my thing was, Madison can have as many teddies as she wants as long as they fit in this basket. It went a little bit overflow, so we're gonna go through them again, but that was really helpful. Then we've got this basket, and all of this is Madison's baby's dolls clothes, so that really needs to be gone through. We've got Tommy's little hamster carrier thing, more toys, and all of this, and then we've got all of these clothes and the basket. That is a laundry basket of clothes up here, and then there's some cardboard boxes behind here that's all sorted. The girls' little TV slippers. On the top of this, which is actually going, we've got Tommy's food that I need to move upstairs. We need to sort this little bit around here. And then again, this is more organised mess. This needs sorting out and going. And then we've got some clothes, some keepsake stuff that needs sorting. My puzzles, nope, my puzzles, that one needs to go back to my mum. And I got this one off my grandma. This was supposed to be like a little, what did I call it? A pocket shop. It was basically like homeschool themed. So we've got that, and then we've got all of our towels in here, a few more teddies in this box, so that needs to be sorted and gone. And then we've got Brooklyn's violin and Casey's guitar, and then just this bit down here that needs sorting out as well. This one is Carl's side of the bed. I bought these Hemnes bedside tables, love those. My bed isn't made, not matching pillowcases. That's my headboard, and then this is my side of the bed. My Cricut X below is going to be going on my bookshelf, and my skincare routine is also going to be going on there as well. Got a couple of things on the floor, and then I'll try and show you, if you can look beyond the mess. We've got an IKEA Kallax, and then all of them are filled with these grey material bins with little tabs on to say what is in it, and then if it doesn't go in a big bin like this, they go in the little plastic bins that we got with our Trofast unit. We've got 3 in this one, a medium and a yellow one in there, and then we've also kind of got a Kallax, but it's a 2 square. The Kallax that I got today is going to stand like this, where this one is, and then tucked down here is just my 2 pink blush pink pillows, and then 3 kind of really soft velvet, would you call it? I'm not really sure, but 3 grey pillows. I'll show you guys that later on in the video. But yeah, I've just got my printer sat on here right now, and that about concludes the tour of the bedroom. So now let's get some stuff done.
Think we lost all, but who will take the fall? Who will win it all? You know the cost, still you go through walls. Keep on acting small. Even if you got something left to lose, even if there is something left for you to prove, I got bad taste of hanging around you. I'm so sorry about the bitter end. I'm so sorry if I misbehave. In the middle we got tangled up, but in the aftermath of us, I don't regret that much. I don't regret that. Sunny side up, try to keep it cool, bending all the rules, bending all the rules. It gets colder, but I hate being cool. I can't be cruel to you. Even if you got something left to lose, even if there is something left for you to prove, I got bad taste of hanging around you. Bad. I'm so sorry about the bitter end. I'm so sorry if I misbehave. In the middle we got tangled up, but in the aftermath of us, I don't regret that much. I don't regret that. Ooh, ooh, ooh. In the aftermath of us, ooh, ooh, ooh. In the aftermath of us, ooh, 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 ooh. In the aftermath of us, ooh, 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 ooh. In the aftermath of us, ooh, 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 ooh. In the aftermath of us, ooh, 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 ooh. In the aftermath of us, ooh, 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 ooh. In the aftermath of us, ooh, 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 ooh. In the aftermath of us, ooh, 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 ooh. In the aftermath of us, ooh, 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 ooh. In the aftermath of us, ooh, 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 ooh. In the aftermath of us, ooh, 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 ooh. In the aftermath of us, ooh, 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 ooh. In the aftermath of us, ooh, 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 ooh. In the aftermath of us, ooh, 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 ooh. In the aftermath of us, ooh, 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 ooh. In the aftermath of us, ooh, 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 ooh. In the aftermath of us, ooh, 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 Baby, I got no excuses. I got nothing left to say. Didn't wanna stand up useless, but in the aftermath of us, I'm so sorry about the bitter end. I'm so sorry if I misbehave. In the middle we got tangled up, but in the aftermath of us, I don't regret that much. Don't regret that. In the aftermath of us,
guys, it's coming along just nicely. I'm really excited about all of this. This was the vision that I had for all of Madison's toys. I've been battling on how to organize her toys for a very long time, so I finally found something that works. Again, I'm going to share that whole process with you in another video very soon, but I just wanted to give a little update. So as I said, this is going to be all of Madison's toys. I really wanted her Sylvanian family stuff to be able to sit on the top, because it used to be on the landing and it's quite dark, and this was on the floor on the landing, so dust, as you can see, it needs a bit of a clean. Dust would get all in here. She'd have to have my phone propped up against the wall shining back into the house to be able to play. So as much as she has loved this, she doesn't play with it as much as she used to, or probably would like to, but I think she's gonna absolutely love it. And I know it's in my bedroom, but I don't mind her being in my room to play with this stuff. But then obviously when I go to bed, which is way after she goes to bed, everything will be tidied and put away, and this is not going to bother me at all, because this is going to be nice. And I'm going to have my bookshelf, and we've got our TV on the top. I swapped them around. Ours was still in the girls' bedroom from when I switched the bedrooms around. I just need to sort out my diffuser and my little mirrored display that's going to go on the side of my bed when I get the bookshelf sorted, because the Explorer 2 will be on the bookshelf and I'll have room again for my diffuser next to my bed. I do want all grey bins to be along the bottom here, and I do need to get another 2 of these and another 3 of these to complete the last 2 squares, and then Madison's toys will be finished. She has Barbie stuff in a box, so she's kind of got 4 more squares to kind of grow into, which again, I don't want to say too much, but all I'm going to say is thank you, Minimal Mum, because this is fantastic. I'm going to get the towels and the bedding put in and hopefully try and make some of this disappear. Yes, I had my tea up here.
You're gone now, will you coming back? Yeah, I know that. Yeah, I know that. You're the traveling kind. It's a known fact. Yeah, I know that. Once you've seen all the things, all the places, I hope it means that you'll come home to me. Once you've traveled the world, all the spaces inside.
Okay, so I've got towels in here, as you saw. They're more tea towels. We've got all the bedding. I can't be bothered right now to separate them. That's definitely a double bed, but Tia sleeps with us, so I bought it, and then I'm like, I don't want to put it on, it's gonna get wrecked. More bedding, mostly the girls, as you can see, single and double bedding. And then I'm thinking of putting my skincare stuff back up here, just so it's not all boxes. But I'm looking at all this, I'm feeling a little bit overwhelmed, but I'm probably gonna do a little bit off camera, just because it's a lot to try and navigate all of this, build things and think about the camera angles and everything, switching up often so that you guys don't get bored. I'll be back in a second with a bit of an update. Who knows where we'll be. Alright guys, so as you can see by the instructions, it's not a one-man job, it's a two-man job. I just want to say I've built the Billy bookcase in my last house on the landing completely by myself. Yes, I can see why you would need 2 people, but it can be done, and I'm about to show you.
Talk to me nice. Talk to me honestly. Look in my eyes. Don't let it fall on me. Say you're a good guy. Make me believe it. Don't wanna hear it. I wanna see it. See how. Rewind. When we rewind, feels so nice. We time. You, I know how to make me feel right. I can't help how. Got this sweet talk, I'm already on
Okay, so this is our first piece. It has this little cutout, and then this is where the back piece goes. When you look at a bookcase, you can see the back of it. It goes along here. So when you're putting these pieces on, this rough bit, as opposed to the nice front side smooth, make sure the rough bit is kind of connecting to the line. That way you know it's the back. I remember when I first made this in my last house, I actually put these on the wrong way and had to undo it all. So I've looked properly this time, and I just wanted to let you guys know as well.
Be more than one thing. I need more than less than I do. Say you're a good guy, make me believe it. Don't wanna hear it, I wanna see it. See how rewind.
I'm absolutely boiling. My hair is starting to get these little wispy bits. My face is red as anything, and I'm roasting. I did want to say, obviously, because this is somewhat part of a messy to minimal series, I will say about my minimalism journey, I want to say there's been nothing that I regret giving away or getting rid of, donating, whatever. And while that's true, I will say that when we left the last house to come here, I'd pretty much decluttered everything on my bookshelf, and it was kind of sat there just as a flat surface to just dump stuff on. About 3 or 4 shelves were just random crap, and 1 or 2 shelves I were using, so I thought I'll get rid of it. Well, for a long time, I mean, we've been in this house definitely 2 years, and I've not wanted or needed, I've not even regret it, but this last couple of weeks I've thought I really wish I didn't get rid of the bookcase, so I've bought it and I won't get rid of it again. The only other thing that I don't regret buying, but you know how you get buyer's remorse? Well, I have it the other way around. Quite some time ago, like 3 years or so, 3 years ago, I bought Rich Dad Poor Dad Kiyosaki. It is half in my brain and half disappeared. I bought his Get Out of the Rat Race board game, and I had no one to play it with. I didn't know anyone that was in that mind frame. I couldn't play it by myself. It was £50 and it was sat in my room unsealed but not touched. I couldn't play it. After going back and deciding, no, I'm not going to get rid of it. Then I declutter again. No, I'm not going to get rid of it. Declutter again. Eventually, I got to the point where I was like, it's just taking up space. It's going to be a long time before I find, you know, that I'm surrounded by people that would appreciate this game. So I'm just going to get rid of it. I half regret it. I regret spending £50 on it and then getting rid of it, but I still don't have those people to play that game with, and when I do, maybe I could buy it again in the future. But they're the only 2 things that I've gotten rid of and ever felt a bit like, I don't know, I still feel like it's fine, you know, I'm not surrounded by those people. But yeah, that's the only thing. I left my bookcase in the last house and I haven't needed it for 2 years, so it was a good decision at the time, but now I definitely have plenty of, I mean, I want to go messy to minimal, but my thing is, I don't feel like we've got, yeah, I've got a lot of stuff. In some areas we've got too much stuff, but in other areas of our lives I don't feel like we've got a lot of stuff. It just doesn't have a place to go. So you need things like this so you can organize your belongings and they don't look like an organized mess. Instead, they look nice and organized on a bookshelf, in a Kallax unit, whatever the situation. So yeah, I'm absolutely roasting. I think I might pause, go and get a glass of water, and then come back and slide this into the back of my bookshelf and then get it stood up over there. And at some point in the video I also want to mention why I like to share that I'm building furniture by myself. So stay tuned and I'll be right back.
We've been through a lot, holding hands while screaming at each other. And I don't know how to stop, but I still love you like I do.
hard because this keeps kind of bending, and now the hammer's on the other side.
My heart, no text, no calls from you. Without you, could shake this off, but you're not that close with me. So run away with me, come home with me tonight. Run away with me, it'd be worth the time. Run away with me, I'll make you feel alright. Run away with me, and I'll be good this time around.
Guys, I was doing so well. This is the green mark to show the shelf down the middle. I've got these 3 in perfectly fine. Did you see that? 1, 2, 3. And I've got, there's the green line. And I've got those 2 in. And it matches up to this. But it kept going through just to the top of the shelf. So I thought, I'll move it up a little bit. And the son of a bitch has gone through twice and damaged it, kind of. It's damaged once. I might be able to just glue that back down, so I'm not going to mess with it too much, but it went through once and then went through again. I swear to God.
I'll be good this time. I'll be good this time. I'll be good this time. Don't say we're drifting apart. I can't stand to see you with another. Oh, I know I once broke your heart, but I still love you like I do. Love you like I do. Oh, it breaks your heart. No text, no calls from me.
Okay, so we have it in place. It's a lot taller than I remember. My only other thought is that is Carl's side of the bedroom. I want this on my side of the bedroom, but I really like how the 2 Kallax units look together. I've still got to put the shelves in yet, but I just like it. I've told Maddie that although it's my bedroom, I have a little something in my room that she's gonna like. I have visions of her putting everything in the house and probably wanting to play with it, which is fine. She might get half an hour. It is getting late. It was 8:30. It's probably close to 9 o'clock. But it doesn't start getting dark here until 10 o'clock. And then it's dark by 1/4. So for now, I'm just going to leave it as it is. I'm going to put the shelves on, and then I'm gonna make all this disappear. My bed is still completely full. I'm going to make this so that Maddie can get to it. I'm gonna move the shelves, move this, and then while I'm working on the bookshelf, she can be over here doing this because she's already said, Mum, have you finished? In a minute. So I'm gonna move that so she can do that, and we'll crack on with the bookshelf.
What you feel. Shame on me, thinking it was just a phase. Like, ooh,
Yeah.
like, ooh. Recognizing your mistakes. Like, ooh, feels like, ooh. Now I brought my worst behavior, throwing a party in my head. Yeah, prayers from all my saviors. Just let it rain all over me, over me, over me, over me, over me. Oh. appetizing. You are not meant for me, still not surprising. Need no apologies, cause I just don't really care what you think, what you think, what you think. Shame on me, thinking it was just a phase. Got me like ooh, got me like ooh. Ain't it fun recognizing your mistakes?
Oh my god. It is looking so good. I'm really pleased with it. Obviously, this one is my favourite, but then so is this one, and I like that my skincare is there, and these are some of my favourite books. I'm missing a couple of books from my favourite books, but there's a few books upstairs that I hadn't brought down yet, but I just wanted to give a bit of a appreciation for this. So as I said, I've got my skincare routine. It's not all there, but that's what I use on kind of almost a daily basis. I do suffer with dry skin, which I've got on my forehead right now, but then I just thought I would use this as a bookend for now. I've actually seen in Wales, I really can't remember the name of the place we went to, and they had crystal bookends for £50. I remember the shop. I can still see what they look like. I really wanted them, but at the time I didn't have the money for them, so it's always been a thing to go back. I forgot to mention, I do have this. If you're a parent, you absolutely need that. And then I do get dry lips, and I pick my lips a lot, so I like the green one, but they just didn't have any anywhere, so I've got the blue one for now. And then my tarot and oracle decks. I have my chakra crystals. My dad got me these and put them in my Grandma Baker's velvet pouch. Absolutely love that. Little drawstring bag. And then this is my mum's necklace. She knows about, but I pinched it when I was younger. I've had it a long time. And then my dad got me this. I can't remember what it's called, but I know it's some sort, well, I think I remember it being some sort of like protection. My dad's got one, my stepmom's got one, and my other two sisters have one, but I just felt like I've got a bit of my mum and my dad. And then down here we've got my Cricut X Below 2, which I absolutely love. Love the colour, mint green. I also want the heat press in mint green, but it's red everywhere. And the mint green one is hard to come by, for us in the UK anyway, but it's not so much for the US. But yeah, so I'm gonna probably put the rest of my books up here. I'm gonna put my puzzles up on the top, and then I've got two down here. But I absolutely love this, guys. This is so cute.
He got me high above, like the sun by the moon, he's a star, and baby I'm lighting up. Like a fool, it's true, it's true. He's making me blow my mind, and I can't stand the thought of being without us. I'm being honest, yeah, I'm being honest. We just do what we do, ain't no joke about love. He's the one that I die for.
Hey guys, welcome back to the vlog, Gemma. The video. I have been away from this first video for a few weeks. As you saw from the previous footage, I did start it. I've done a lot to it, and I only kind of had a little bit left. Since the beginning of that footage, Carl went upstairs to the girls' bedroom, sorted a few things out, and took some stuff out of their room and put it in ours. Because over the years of having kids, our bedroom has been the catch-all for all of the stuff that doesn't belong somewhere else in the house. Mostly if it's in the kids' room and it doesn't belong there, then we'll take it out because we'd rather it was in taking up space in our room than theirs, although it mentally messes with my mind when I wake up in the morning and see a lot of clutter. But again, I'd rather that was us than the kids, so we do tack on a lot of that. And so behind the scenes of this video, I've been whittling it back down to what I had in the last clip. So I'm back today after, actually I'll tell you why I'm back. This video probably wouldn't be being finished right now if it wasn't for the Think Media team. This video isn't sponsored, there's nothing. This week, the week of the 19th of July, I decided to join in on a free challenge, which was YouTube 1K challenge, and it just fired me up, got me inspired and motivated and a bit more clarity in, you know, the way forward. And so I've finished a video that's going to come in 2 videos time, which is a complete declutter of my hallway, which was the kind of aftermath of decluttering this bedroom so far. There was stuff out on the landing that needed to go into storage, needed to go for donation, needed to go in the girls' room. It was a disaster, and now it's nice and clear. So basically I've been doing 3 videos in between each other. I started this one, I've also completely finished in 2 days the landing, and I'm also then going to do my #1 tip to how I managed to declutter and organize Madison's toys the minimal mum way. So if you are interested in all 3 of these videos and what's to come next, then please do subscribe. I know I've already took up about 40 minutes of your time, so I'm going to show you what I have laid out on the bed, and then I'm going to speed clean through all of it, and then I'll come back when we're completely finished, because I don't want to take up too much more of your time. And I also know that I need to explain why it's so important to me to share with you guys me making my IKEA furniture. So I promise I won't keep you for too much longer. I personally love really long vlogs, like 20 to actually 30 to 40 minutes is roughly what I like, but I will watch hour-long vlogs, so I hope you are one of them people as well. But without further ado, let's get this darn room finished, shall we? Okay, so I still have the pile of Madison's clothes right here. I'm actually going to put that in, I don't know where it's gone. I've got 2 boxes from B&M that I'm going to put all of the clothes in, and then what doesn't fit in the 2 boxes I might put in one of these, because I have 3 spare cubes left. I think this pink box is going to go to storage. I need to resort through. Madison's been playing with some of her teddies, so it's a little bit down, but then we've got one here, one here. I've got to sort those 2 bags out. Her roller skates, there's not too much on the bed. These 2 are for donation. Her skates need to go under her bed. I need to sort this little bit out here, and then just these bits. That's Josh's. That needs to go in his room or in the bin, and that is also going to storage, and then we'll be pretty much finished. I also do need to give this to donation as well, sort out these few teddies, and then it would be awesome if Carl tackled that area down there that is mostly clothes. The toilet roll, as you can see, stays in our room because otherwise the kids use it like, I don't know, confetti or something. I promise we haven't got a lot left to do, so let's just get cracking. Alright guys, so I thought I would come to you in a voiceover for the last section of this cleaning video, because I still needed to explain to you guys why I like to build my own IKEA furniture and why it's so important to me. And if I'd have added it onto the end of the video, it would have been pretty much an hour long. So with that said, I want to start by just mentioning that I've been in a relationship for about 15 years. We've got 3 kids, I've got 2 step kids. After 15 years, 15 very long years, I guess I don't know who I am anymore. I used to go for walks around town and look through, you know, go to different shops and just have a stroll around, look at what was new. I guess kind of spend my money before I'd even got it. I also enjoyed getting kind of a girly magazine with a bag full of sweet treats, chocolate, Milky Bars, buttons, Mars bars, you name it, and then I would go home, read my magazine and just munch out on chocolate. And then I started to let those things go. So the things that made me happy, that I enjoyed doing, I started to let go of. Again, as I mentioned, being in a relationship for 15 years, having 3 kids, 2 stepkids, I only know myself as a mum and a partner. My friends fell away. I just felt like I was losing myself, and I slowly got into situational depression. It kind of got to a point where I always felt like if I needed to do something, I would always lean on my partner as to whether it was going to get done today, tomorrow, if it could get done at all, because I kind of felt like I couldn't do anything without his help. I don't know where this come from, and I remember one day we'd bought Jaden and Madison some bunk beds, and I asked if we could build them that day, but he had work in the afternoon, so it was a case of we don't really have time right now, probably won't have time tomorrow, then it's Friday, we'll probably get it done Friday or Saturday, and then he went off to work. Now I'm sat in the kids' bedroom looking at these bunk beds, eager to just get started. I really wanted them up and ready. I've always been this way. I buy something, I want it done now or I want it done yesterday, and I sat there for about 10 minutes and I decided I'm just going to open the box and see what it's about. Long story short, I ended up with long false nails and blisters on the palm of my hands later from screwing the screws into the slat of the bed. I had built bunk beds. After so many years of feeling like I couldn't really do anything without his help, I built bunk beds. And it's funny because going from feeling like you can't do anything without somebody else's help to then building bunk bed, I put the top bunk on the bottom bunk all by myself while he was at work. I picked it up on my back, shuffled across and put it down. And since then, I have been so proud of myself. After going to therapy and her saying, well, I think you are strong, because I felt like I wasn't strong enough, I didn't have a backbone, and she said I was strong enough. And so I started to kind of develop this 3-sentence mantra, which was, I am strong, I am capable, and I am worthy. And since that day, it has snowballed. I've built IKEA Kallax units, 2. I've built 2 IKEA Billy bookshelves. I've built a media bed. I did have to have help with that one because it was fiddly, but I've built Hemnes bedside tables, 2 Alex drawers with a tabletop on to make a desk. I've done so much more since then, and it's not that I don't want anyone's help, it's just I'd rather do it myself, because then it's something else that I can, it's almost like when I build something, I'm reminding myself that actually I am strong, I am capable, and I'm worthy. And every time I build something, it instills that message. So when you guys see me building any IKEA furniture on my channel from now until the future, I want you to remember that as well. Like in the moment, I'm reminding myself that I'm strong and capable, and I want you to remember that when I'm building furniture, you too are strong and you are capable to do the same things. We're not kids, we're adults, and we are capable. We're more than capable. And because that is such a strong message for myself, I really wanted to get that message across for you guys as well, just because I don't want any women to feel disempowered. I want you to feel strong and capable and worthy. Alright guys, so with that said, I really hope you enjoyed today's video. I'm so happy that you guys could be here. If you liked this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe. Leave a comment below guys. Right, I am strong, I am capable, and I am worthy. And if you want to tell me a little story, please feel free to do that. Thank you again guys so much, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!